Well, we're live again, right? But by the other link. I hope
Yeah,
people
yeah.
will figure it out and join us here. Ah, shit. I hate this stuff. This was an accident. And yeah, start a new one. No. Okay, so we gotta wait for people, I guess,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there's still zero people in here. Guys, please tell us, someone tell us something in the chat, because we gotta see if people started coming in here. Uh,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, my and in Streamlabs, my button, which is the same for starting the stream and ending the stream, it was chosen, like when
Oh, it
you
was like highlighted. Yeah, like
highlighted
selected.
with
Yeah.
tab, and I fucking pressed enter, and highlighted button pressed itself. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, now we know. So you can look out for that
yeah,
next time.
yeah. I actually could check if it's gonna work if it's not highlighted and end it again, but I'm not gonna do it because people will just have to go to the new link again. I actually
Yes,
hate
exactly.
that you cannot join
Like reopen the existing stream
reopen,
with the
but
same link.
I
Yeah.
can't do it. The how do you call it? The event that you have on YouTube
Yeah.
is considering it's totally finished.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as the stream signal's over, it just
Yeah,
auto ends it.
yeah,
Which makes sense in some ways from just like an organizational standpoint from like the YouTube technical side of things, right? Because then they don't have dead streams that are still live. But
yeah.
there could be a little window that pops up and say, "Are you sure?" Like,
Yeah, I guess we're probably because of this, we're probably gonna lose most of the people because some people will probably it's gonna be hard to figure out that stream is still going because YouTube is not showing you that that person is currently live, and I hate that they made multiple tabs. Like your videos
yeah,
are
yeah,
now in one tab, and live streams are in different tab,
yeah,
and
yeah, exactly.
people just can't see those recorded live streams because they think,
They have to
oh,
go to the tab.
yeah.
It's not in the video section.
Some people asked me, the last stream that I uploaded as a video, which was streamed on Twitch, I uploaded it like I don't know, 3 4 months ago last time,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
even half a year, and people were asking if you're gonna be doing some streams again. They didn't figure out to go to another tab,
yeah,
to the
yeah.
live tab, and they yeah they didn't see those. This is
So
why
is there
I'm
no way in the like back end, like in the YouTube studio or whatever, to like move your
yeah,
past live streams
no
and like
way,
repost them as a video?
no way to change.
You'd have to record them and then re-upload them if you want them to be in your video
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
tab.
No.
That's silly.
Mm.
That is silly.
Are some people in the chat of the old one?
Everybody's left except for me, but I put the link in there when there was still people there. So new link. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Nobody replied, but
We
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 got
sh
we
Oh,
got a few people in here now.
you put the
So
link, right?
yeah, I did. I did put the link. That was the first thing I posted.
On the screen, and I need to stop it. Yeah, anyway, it shows live like a different tab, not tab, a different link for people. I mean, when you enter my channel, you see I'm still live and it's demonstrating new link. So those who want to be with us will join us in this tab,
Yeah,
and we probably should be going with the news because 3 people are watching. One of them is you, Jet, right? I guess.
yeah, yeah. Monitoring.
uh, yes, so 2 people are watching us, and
Hey, Charlie.
what? Yeah, Charlie. Hi. I'm glad to see you. We're excellently finished. I mean, I did. I finished the last link. I mean, the stream that was scheduled. My button was highlighted in Streamlabs, and I accidentally pressed enter and finished it. This is such a mess. Pike Alaska says the link posted quick, but it went to a
Went to
Speak the
us.
Truth video very quickly. What Speak the
Well, what do
Truth?
you mean by that? Like,
Yeah, what
because
do
I
you mean by
posted,
that?
I tested the link that I posted. It took us to the stream we're in now.
Yeah, this is a bit strange, but whatever. So we have a stream recording that lasts for 11 minutes and a half. It has 21 like on it. Let's gather more likes in this one, okay, guys? Please give us
Yeah,
a like. Give this one a like so we can go up and
yeah,
pop
get
up.
back in the algorithm a little bit here.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope people will find. But as you can see, we had 17 people on that link, and now we only have
Yeah.
6 people. So yeah, we lost more than a half people we had back then. Let's hope they'll find a way to this one. A different word video.
Oh, weird.
You mean one of ours? Yeah, Jet. Maybe you posted the wrong one.
I
Uh,
tested it. I clicked it. It brought me into the stream right now.
oh, interesting.
So
Okay, whatever. We just gotta embrace it and
yeah,
keep going.
exactly.
Shit happens. Yeah, this time it was a bit unfortunate and unexpected, but okay. Let's move on. So now we were talking about tanks, and those Western tanks are finally free. Leopards are free, Abrams are free, and now Poland is gathering coalition of countries who can provide us with more Leopard tanks. A lot of them already, expressed their will to give us more Leopards. By the way, the modification that Germany is giving us, if I'm not mistaken, it is just let me check. Maybe I gotta go like a week in the beginning of the week because the news is pretty old already. And what do we have here? Those tanks. Let me check. Modification is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be 2A5. 2A5. I'm gonna switch to the screen just a second. I mean, to my screen so you could see. Yeah, don't think that illustration is exact, but whatever. You see the number in here. It's 2A5 model, and this model is not the worst that we could get. I think the oldest one is 2A4, and we're getting the fifth model, which is gonna be, well, not the oldest of them. And A6, I mean, no, sorry. Poland is gathering the coalition of countries who have A4 in their arsenal and could provide it with us. Approximately, we can get 100 tanks in spring, but it's only approximately. We're not sure that, we're gonna get that exact number of tanks. Guys, who's there on the chat? Please say something because we need to know who's properly redirected from that first link where I accidentally finished the stream. So yeah, please stay active in the chat to let us know. Okay, what else? What else? Damn. I wish to see more people. Oh, this guy. I remember. So I gotta show him to you. And this
Yeah,
guy,
this video is awesome.
he said base. Mr. Wright, hi, glad to see you. By the way, you weren't here on the last stream, so yeah, a long time no see, right? So let's listen to this guy. He's talking base. We all gotta yeah, he's Russian, an awesome Russian narrative that is going in USA, so you guys probably will be happy to hear it. Let's do it.
Do you
Okay.
actually know how much each individual American is paying for this war? I keep hearing about people bitch about their tax dollars. My tax dollars are going to Ukraine. Tax dollars, tax dollars. Do you know how much it is? Because I do. So we've given Ukraine $27.5 billion in equipment and aid. That equals 3.2% of the US defense budget. And I've said this before, our defense budget is designed to counter two countries, Russia and China. Those are our, quote, peer competitors. Russia's not really peer anymore, whole different story. So 27.5 billion or 3.2% of our total military spending. When you break that down, that is 1/10 of 1% of the GDP of the United States, and it costs each taxpayer in the US $3.50 per week. So sure, you're spending $14 a month supporting Ukraine. My God, Ukraine is essentially defeating our most dangerous enemy right now, and that is Russia. China's not our most dangerous enemy. You can still fly to China as an American and like go visit. I wouldn't, but you can. Chinese people come to America. We do business with them. That's not how Russia is. China isn't saying they're going to nuke the West over and over again. Our foe, collectively as a Western way of thinking, culture, and system, and rules-based order, is looking at Russia. And you're paying $14 a month to defeat Russia without losing a single American soldier's life. So spare me this nonsense way of thinking.
Thank you, dude. This was. Hey, you're still listening. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed Jet to listen to it.
Got it.
And you guys probably heard it with me, right? Okay, so what he's saying is that it costs only $14. There's a narrative that Russia is trying to push there in US that you guys are paying taxes for this war. You're paying taxes to help us with weapons, to help us defeat Russia. And now you know that you're only paying $14 per month. And yeah, it's not a cup of tea, right?
No, it's like
coffee.
it's like a sandwich and a drink.
Sandwich and drink. So it's one meal. It's just one meal.
Yeah, it's a meal.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. He said it so clear, so short and clear, and
Yeah.
all of his sentences were just perfectly
Concise,
filled.
to the point.
Yeah, to the point. Yeah, great word for it. Okay, so rocket strike. There was a massive rocket strike this week, and it was on Thursday. It started in the night, like from 25th of January to 26th of January in the night. Russia first launched 24 Shahid drones, those Iranian drones. Oh, Iran. You know what happened tonight, right?
Yes.
So we're going to get back to it.
Yeah.
But let's talk about massive rocket strike. This Shahids, all of them were destroyed by our air defense. Thank you, air defense. You're fucking best. Doing this kind of annihilation of all those drones.
That's amazing.
And then in the morning, Russians launched 55 rockets, which were very different rockets, like X-101, X-555, X-47, which is a ballistic missile, which is hyperspeed. Remember that one that they're launching from jets, which are M31, and yes. So that rocket reached its target because we don't have air defense systems that could hit ballistic missiles. So this one, unfortunately, destroyed some of our energetic infrastructure objects. Maybe not fully destroyed, but damaged it. So, but 47 of those 55 rockets were neutralized by our air defense systems, many of them. So it's a great result. It's 85% efficiency this week. This is a great result. And what else? Three of those rockets, 3 of X-59 rockets, they just didn't reach their targets. They have fallen by themselves. So yeah, some of Russian rockets won't even able to reach their targets or be.
No surprise.
Yeah,
No surprise.
we didn't need to neutralize them. They've fallen by themselves because those rockets, most of them, not all of them, definitely, but a lot of them are some old Soviet garbage that were lying on the bases, on Russian bases, arsenals, and it's just being used now these days. So, hi everyone who joined us. We had to unfortunately create the new link for the stream because I accidentally ended that one. Please give us a like if you haven't already.
We appreciate it.
We'll appreciate it because
Mr. Wright And the
Yeah.
chat says, I send thousands of dollars every month to help Ukrainian families that I personally know.
Oh,
That
thank you,
is
Mr.
amazing,
Wright.
man.
Thank you.
That is amazing.
This is really amazing. It's a support of people like you, of people who, care of other people if they don't even know them. I mean, people in danger, people in such conditions, like Ukrainian people these days. Not all of Ukrainian people definitely, because me personally, I'm not in the worst conditions, and people around our country are just in crazy bad conditions, and
Yeah. A lot of suffering going on.
yeah, a lot of suffering, a lot of destruction, a lot of tragedies in families. A lot of people are losing their family members, and yeah, it's a tragedy which is happening every day here in Ukraine. So thank you, Mr. Wright, for that. Okay, what I was talking about that rocket strike.
Mhm.
So this was pretty efficient. Russia hit multiple infrastructure objects anyway. It was able to, so we had some power outages this week that were bigger than the previous ones. I mean, not like the 2 weeks ago strike wasn't that destructive as this one.
Mhm.
And yeah, there were some restrictions, but still 85% efficiency gave us the ability to restore the system in 2 or 3 days. And this weekend is full of electricity. I mean, we still have power outages planned, but not all of them. And I have hopes that, today I will be able to. Oh, I accidentally turned on the lights. I'm just trying to get warmer because it's winter outside and this balcony is not well, how do you call it,
Insulated.
heated, insulated. Yeah, you just cannot be warm in here because these windows are pretty thin and they have a lot of holes in them, like in here and stuff.
Yeah, I have the same problem with my window over there. It's
Yeah.
also winter here in Canada, so
So I bought
I'm sitting beside
myself.
a heater.
I bought myself an electric heating boots. Like they are not boots, they are like Uggs, those.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I'm just
And they're electric,
yeah, they're electric. I'm just
like battery, I would assume.
no, I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah, I
Inside
am
of
very
them,
curious about this.
inside of them, there's such a thing. Okay, here it is. You see,
Oh, okay, yeah.
it is just a simple. How do you call this thing?
Heat strip.
Heat strip, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just awesome. It's USB. I can just put it on my PC and warm my legs because it's really, really cold sometimes. I have a heater in here, but it's noisy, and I don't want to,
Yeah.
make some noise to the mic because we're streaming. So now let's get back. This was a short advertising. Thank you for listening. Our sponsor is, I'm not gonna say that name because it's Chinese. It's Chinese. Okay, so but as that dude said today, it's not China who's our main enemy. You can still go to China, right?
Yep.
Oh, well, you can still go to Russia too, but will you want to? Maybe some
No.
tankies want to go there.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
probably.
hold them. It's their right and their, what, calling? Calling
I
of
guess,
Russia.
yeah. Prerogative.
Okay, so that rocket strike took lives of 11 people, and 11 people more were wounded. Yeah, every such strike takes lives of our people, and not only this, there's a lot of shelling in territories that are close to the front line. And for example, Kherson, after it was liberated on November 11th, it is constantly being shelled, like every day. Today, 3 people died there. Yesterday was 2 people, I guess. The day before yesterday, another 3 people, if I'm not mistaken. So people are dying in Kherson every day. And they are shelling hospitals, They're shelling schools. They're shelling everything. They're not shelling Kherson with some precision guided weapons. They are shelling it with just field
Just
artillery.
indiscriminately.
Yeah, they don't care where they're gonna hit it. So everything, civilian blocks, hospitals, schools, kindergartens, kindergartens, kindergartens. Yes,
Yeah.
they're being hit by that too, and unfortunately, any place could be shelled, and it's fucking unfair, and no air defense systems could help you with shelling, with field artillery. It's just there's no such systems that can stop howitzer shells. Maybe Patriot system is capable of, but if it's multiple shells simultaneously, it will probably won't stop.
Yeah,
anything.
it'll miss some at least. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There's one of the biggest, threats of this war. Not threats, like. Okay, now let's talk about Azov for a bit. This is a video. The video I'm about to show is shit. I'm not able to show it to you like in full screen because our cameras are blocking half of the screen, and I couldn't figure out how to adjust it properly in Streamlabs. Sorry guys, I'm a bit of a boomer sometimes in this kind of things, but I'll figure it out. I promise. But at least half of the video, you're gonna see half of the video, not in
Yeah,
length.
a good 2/3 of it.
So let's watch. Maybe yeah. There's a button here, like mini player. Maybe if I press mini player.
Oh yeah, mini player does play
No,
bottom
but
right of the
I
screen.
cannot adjust it, right? I cannot do it bigger.
No,
so
it'll just be bottom right of the screen. So it'll be
it's
like,
not gonna work.
Yeah.
Another one's theater mode. Yeah, you're gonna see more in the theater mode. Yes, thank you YouTube for giving us this option. Theater mode. Okay, so Azov is becoming a battalion. They're becoming bigger, yeah, and as a most trained, a force in our armed forces, most trained unit. They're most valuable for our defense. It's my personal opinion. Of course, we have a lot of awesome, well-trained brigades, but these guys were constantly for 8 years they were preparing to this war, and they've actually, proved themselves being the best by
Yeah.
Mariupol defense. And the thing that they did there, and we also have to tell people that Azov is not something that some Nazi force that Russia is trying to show them on the West. They are not, and with this war, I guess biggest part of the world, sorry, not word, is already how do you call it? Opened their eyes on what
Yeah,
really Azov is. So. They are bravest warriors of our army, and they were preparing for 8 years to meet Russians, and they are gonna give them hell. They're sorry, not spreading. They are grown. Sorry, I mean they're becoming bigger. So brigade is the biggest piece of a military. It's around.
Yeah.
No, maybe not biggest. There's also a division, maybe also, or
Oh yeah, 'cause I think
army.
division well, the army houses division, which then houses brigades, and then I don't know what happens after they get smaller.
Okay.
I don't know what the smaller groups are called.
But yeah, whatever. I mean, brigade is around 2,500 people, and
Yeah, it's a whack
lower
of
rank
soldiers.
is regiment, I guess.
Regiments,
So
okay, yeah.
Azov was regiment before this, and now they're becoming brigade. And for this, they've launched a trailer this week, and it's super badass. Let's just watch it together. Okay, guys, I think it was pretty badass. Don't you agree? And Jet is still watching it, so let's not
Yeah.
make it unfinished for him.
All
Hi,
right.
Mushroom Manny. Yeah,
Hey,
Jet
Mushroom Manny,
finished.
how you doing? Yeah,
Jet, was it badass, right?
it
I
was
mean,
badass.
it was badass, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're becoming brigade. It's amazing. I just wanted to show you this badass trailer. So let's move on. We still have a lot of news to discuss, and we start losing people. I just wanted to go to, fundraising that I wanted to do today, but we started losing people, and it's just cursed today. First stream has ended
Yeah, we are cursed today, hey?
after 12 minutes, and I still cannot start because we had 15 people, but when I started talking about Azov, we lost 7 people. So yeah, those fucking how do you call them? Shit, just give me a second. I'm gonna translate it. The word. Um, I guess I know the translation. I just forgot the word. Prejudices. Yes, those prejudices about Azov. They are lame Russian propaganda. Those guys are not Nazis. They are
No, they're
brave
not.
warriors, and they deserve to become something even bigger as brigade than brigade. Sorry. Charlie is still with us. Charlie, I hope you liked that trailer. It was super badass. And what else? Okay, let's mark the beginning of talk about fundraising after we reach 15 people again, okay? And if we're
Okay.
not gonna do it in, like, let's say 15 minutes, I'm gonna do it anyway. Whatever. Let's move on. So, a lot of things to go through today, but unfortunately, we won't be able to because time is limited as usually, but what? But yes, this is interesting. Yeah, let's go with this news. This week, Russians lost a lot of planes and helicopters. It all began on January 23rd. They've lost two of their Su-25 planes. They're on the front line, and a helicopter Ka-52. It is called. Yes. So then
How were they like in combat when they lost them, or
yeah, in
were they
combat.
like
It
sport?
was
Yeah,
all
okay,
on the front line. They lost him in
gotcha.
combat. Then next day they lost 3 more helicopters. It's huge because we have some weeks without a single helicopter or plane destroyed, Russian
Mm-hmm.
plane or
Yeah,
helicopter. So after that, next day they lost another Su-25 plane. It was 25th and it was 24th. Yes. Next, this is still not the end. Like there were shaheeds, then rockets, yeah, and then soon, yeah, another Su-25 on 27th. Like every day they lose at least one jet this week. Can you imagine?
that's rough. It's
That's
expensive.
rough. And on 28th, yeah, I guess there was no planes hit on yesterday or today. So let's maybe get to Iran
Yeah,
because
yeah. What's
crazy
going on in
stuff.
Iran?
Crazy stuff been happening tonight.
Yeah.
Iran were bombed and shelled. I mean, not maybe shelled, but there were reports that something is exploding on their military bases, on the plants, weapon plants,
Yeah,
and
yeah, drone production
yeah,
facilities.
crazy.
Yeah,
Those Shahid
yeah.
drones facilities, production facilities were bombed too. So a lot of explosions, a lot of attacks, and also the revolutionary, the opposition, which were protesting before, they started
Mhm.
doing what? They started to um, this night, tonight. I mean, they started attacking some headquarters of Iranian army or
Yeah,
government
yeah, military.
too.
Yeah.
So it was like it felt like partisan war started. Probably they were bombed by Israel.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
everybody's saying. I don't know
yeah,
what's
but
fact or not at this point, just because it's all pretty fresh news and there's a lot of shit going around. But
and actually no one took openly took responsibility for it, and Israel
exactly.
is not saying that it's them. This is why Iran has nothing to say. I mean, they're just saying that they were attacked, but they're not blaming anyone. Maybe it's themselves, just like Russians were saying that Ukraine is bombing itself in 2014, and
Yeah,
even these days their propaganda says that how they call us Kiev regime,
yeah,
it's civilians, that absurd, that nonsense, that are they are saying. And what else? And yeah, so just like Russian propaganda says, let's say that Iran is bombing itself because Iranian regime has gone mad and just started bombing themselves, and not their people. They started bombing their own facilities. Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
one
Because from what I understand, no like civilian infrastructure or anything has been bombed. This has all been like targeted like
Yeah,
military operations centers and shit. Like,
only military operations. And yesterday we
yeah,
had the news here in Ukraine that Israel is helping Ukraine much more than they are showing this.
hmm,
And one of the ways to help us is to destroy Iranian military infrastructure. I mean,
yeah,
military
drone production
production
especially. Yeah,
infrastructure. And tonight it was a historical moment of really, massive strike on their military production infrastructure. This is something that made us pretty, happy tonight. I mean, because the enemy, um, I mean, the friend of our enemy is obviously
yeah,
our enemy, so Iran got what they deserved. Sponsoring terrorists such as Russia will not go without consequences for you, Iran.
yeah,
Thank you, Israel, if it was you. The amount of vatniks who talk about the 300 million children killed by Zelensky in 2014 in Donbass. Zelensky wasn't even in power in 2014. Yeah, he was a comedian in
yeah. He
2014.
was an actor still, wasn't he? Yeah,
Yeah, this is just ridiculous. How many of them, I mean, in Russian propaganda, are saying such things, and such
hmm,
stupid things. Okay, so what I had such some question. Yeah, I wanted to say, guys, those who joined us recently, please give us a like here. I mean, this stream a like because it helps with engagement. It will help us to be seen by more people, and we also lost some people because I accidentally ended the stream after 10 minutes. We began, so
yeah,
we needed to move to the new link. This is why we we definitely have to be boosted a bit by your likes. So I will really appreciate, and Jet too, of course, will appreciate it if you give us a like and subscribe if you
anytime.
haven't yet. But I'm sure that most of us, of our viewers, are subscribed
Yeah,
already.
and feel free to use the chat if you guys have any questions
Yeah, no, Chad is
or anything to
super
say,
silent
anything you want
today.
added to the stream.
Yeah, Chad is silent today, and we really mourn when it happens. We're not. Okay, we're just a bit sad, but anyway, we keep going. We're strong. We've been here with one viewer for a long time,
Yeah.
or even
Oh
with
yeah.
couple. Sometimes Charlie wasn't able to come here, and there was a super silent chat. Like no one was chatting for
Yeah.
for a long time. But okay, whatever. I mean, it's okay. What else? What important news I wanted to share with you? Uh, let me get through it pretty fast. Oh, a scandal that happened with Olympics this week. The head of Olympics, his second name is Bach. I don't remember his first name,
Mhm.
but he announced that they will be making, I mean, they will be inviting Russians and permitting Russians to take part in Olympics. Uh, and they've actually didn't do it when this war began, but in a year they've started giving them permission. By the way, sorry, I'm gonna distract for a bit. Mr. Wright said the USA was also involved in the strikes on 7 cities in Iraq and 4 or 5 in Syria. Yeah, you say tonight, right? Simit, hi, we're glad to see you. We had to change the stream link accidentally. Yeah, please give this one a like. It will help with engagement.
Hey, Zimit.
Randy Sheck just subscribed. Glad to have you here, Randy. Maybe he isn't watching us. He maybe is watching an interview.
Mr. Wright, is that a correction? Iran instead of Iraq, you meant?
Yeah, I guess Iran instead of
Yeah,
Iraq. It was
makes
tonight,
more
and
sense.
I didn't hear anything about Iraq, but I heard something about Syria. By the way, there are some plants, military plants, and manufacturers in Syria, Iranian manufacturers in Syria. So this was attacking Syria. They were attacking Iran. So technically, it was all against Iran. And yeah, so about those Russians being a part of Olympics, I wanted, yeah, Zelensky addressed us like his daily address, and he announced that our government will fight with this decision and will, I mean, diplomatically, and will definitely be doing some diplomatic steps to
Yeah.
change Bach's mind. And he, in the end of that address, he said that Bach should visit Bakhmut. You know, it's a bit of a pun,
Yeah.
pun of
Yeah.
some sort. He likes those. And he's right. I mean, he's saying that you cannot be neutral in something like this, in some invasive war that is, you know, taking place right now, and that it was waged by Russia. And he also posted these photos. Let's watch him. You, Jet, will see them with a bit of a delay, but
Yep.
anyway, he showed him and world this, saying the same thing. So this is what sport looks in Ukraine now. And Russia is actually taking responsibility for it. And all Russian citizens should take responsibility for it. Because it's not only Putin. We're, I mean, we all know here, I mean, people who's watching us probably know that not only Putin is responsible for it. I mean, multiple times on these streams we were talking about it, and we were, I mean, having, sorry, not arguments. How do you say? We were
Discussions.
and we were coming to the conclusion that most of Russian citizens are supporting this war. And also, yeah, not all the photos that I showed to you, but sports in Ukraine currently looks like this. And Russia is actually using their athletes as instruments of propaganda, because they're usually trying to push their narratives. They're using their symbolics, you know, those Zs, and they will definitely push their propaganda through their athletes. This is why it's crucial, it's important not to give them permission to be a part of Olympics before they finally start thinking and overthrow their regime. Because genocide that their country is, committing right now these days, this is done by their country, not by only Putin. And all the country must bear responsibility for this, because this is how it fucking works.
Yeah.
Country, all of the country is responsible for actions of a country. If this is just principles of civilian society, civil society, maybe is the right term, right?
Yeah, civil.
Civil society. So this is another fight that we're gonna be doing. Oh, another photo, less of them. Yeah, in bombed schools and bombed sports facilities.
Hmm.
Uh, our athletes and
Where
children
are the
too.
next Olympics? I don't know much about
In
the
France,
Olympics. I don't.
in
In
Paris, I
France.
guess. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, in
Can France
Paris.
say like no, we don't want Russian teams? Like, does France have any choice, or is it up to the Olympic
It
Committee and
seems
then?
it seems like it's only up to committee, but who knows? Maybe France, just like Poland. Remember, Poland didn't let Lavrov come to the OSCE meeting like a couple of months ago, and
Mhm,
sorry,
that's fine.
and what? And maybe France will say their word, but before that, it's gonna be happening in 2024, so we still have a year
Yeah,
to show the Olympics Committee
yeah.
how
We're not interested
uh,
in
w-
that.
show them the truth and convince them that this is the right way. I mean, our
Yeah.
way. Okay, so we have the agenda. Good. Let's move forward. Okay, I guess it's still we still don't have many people, that many that I hoped to see here. But let's talk about fundraising that my friend is doing. Her name is Halina, or Hala, is a short version. She is just, the best volunteer that I've seen in my life. I mean, how do you call it? When you put everyone else first and yourself
Selfless.
selfless. Yes, she's the most selfless person I've ever known. She's also a child doctor,
Oh,
uh,
cool.
pediatrician, I guess the right word. And
Yeah.
not only she also has some specialties in other medical, how do you call it,
Fields.
fields. Yes, and you see only half of Hale's face right now.
I'm
uh,
still waiting on the stream delay.
because of that. Yeah, you still. Yeah, but maybe this way. Yeah, now you see all of her face. That's how she looks. She's a good friend of mine. She helped me a lot too. Uh, Last year in 2022, when it all began, she helped me and my wife a lot, and her husband too. And
It's
we're
amazing.
really, and she's helping everyone who's in need, to be honest. And from since 21st of 4th of February, she was volunteering nonstop, like every, she won't, like, I'm sorry, it's a bit hard to form sentences right now. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a bit tired already. It's been an hour of streaming today. So Hala was doing what? She started receiving. Oh, sorry, I need a word. Just a sec. I mean to translate. No, it requests. Yeah, just a simple word. Sorry, I forgot about it. So she started receiving requests from military, from our soldiers, from different brigades, or just from territorial defense. Uh, well, her specialty is medical aid for sure, and this was something
Hmm.
that she's expert. No, it is something that she's expert in,
Hmm.
and she was doing amazing things. She was just getting some mats that you couldn't get in Ukraine. She was finding it in Europe, and she was finding different people to uh, transport it, to deliver it, and she's doing it for 11 months and nonstop. Like, I know her schedule, it's crazy. She's on the phone almost 24/7.
Yeah.
And this time she's gathering money for a thermal vision for 77's brigade. Those guys, not for all brigade, for some guys from that brigade,
Yeah. Yeah.
from some unit of that brigade. They needed to stay alive. They are really crucial these days, those thermal vision devices.
Mhm.
The one can look like this. You can see only a part of it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change it on till the next stream. I mean, how it is displayed on the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just like a goggle for that you can put on your rifle or just hold in hand like a
Oh
binoculars.
yeah. Okay, I've seen those before. Yeah.
And the price of it is pretty high. It's okay, 108,000 hryvnias, which is let me think. Okay, it's more than 2,500. Like, it's 200,
Yeah.
$2,700. It's pretty expensive. And so she's gathering money for it. I mean, raising funds for it. And I really will be, grateful to you guys, to everyone who's watching us, if you can help us gather this money, because it's super crucial that guys receive it as soon as possible, because they're near Bakhmut. They're holding attacks of Russians that I usually operate in the night. Bless you, man.
Thank you.
And they needed to stay alive, because every moment there in the night when Russians are attacking could be last if you're on the front line.
Mhm.
So this is crucial, how fast we can gather these money. I already not posted, sorry. I've already added the link to the stream.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in the stream description for
Yes,
everybody
so
if they want to check it out.
there is 52,700 hryvnias out of 100. You cannot see it on the stream shit because of that cameras of ours. Actually, I can maybe adjust it right now, right on the stream. Just a sec. Where is my camera? Sorry, guys. Some technical difficulties. I just want you to see the money that are already gathered, the amount of money. Okay, webcam group. Maybe no, not like this. Yeah, maybe this. Yes, we've succeeded. Great. So now you can see 52, almost 53,000. So it's half the sum, and it's actually pretty big money for us in here. I mean, not that big, but to be raised in just a couple of days, you have
Yeah, it's huge.
to have a big audience. I've already donated some.
Mhm.
My friends already donated some. My coworkers donated some. So, guys, link is in the description of. Sorry, not this one, because I've changed the stream, right? But description is probably the same. Jet, can you check it?
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah, I've already
It's
checked. Yeah.
that link
Link
is
works.
called Monobank. Guys, please, if you have the ability to donate at least $1 or a couple of dollars, please do it,
Yeah,
because
anything helps.
anything helps. We have, oh, it is really every cent is important, and if like 20 people will donate just $1, it's already gonna be a huge help. So I'm gonna be really grateful to you, and of course Hala will be grateful to you too if we can raise some money right now. Okay, I'm even gonna donate myself too again right now. Just a sec. Okay, can Can I do it right from here? And you won't be able to see my card. Yeah, I guess I can do it right here. Just a sec. Oh, Jed, I think you'll be able to, but I'm not sure because last time we tried to do it through this system, through Monobank, it's Ukrainian bank. We
Yeah, I'm
weren't able
trying right
to.
now just to see if it works with Canadian cards. So I'll
Yeah,
be able
let's
to
try.
let you guys know in a
But
second if this works.
GPay is supported, Google Pay, but
Yeah,
usually use Apple Pay, right? And GPay is not an option. Or am I mistaken?
correct. I might be able to just use like straight up use a card though. I'm just gonna test Canadian cards right now and see if it works. Because if Canadian ones work, American ones work too. So
Okay. Oh, great. Yeah, I can just use my app and scan the QR code, and this is it. Great. I'll be redirected to the jar. We call it jar in here.
okay, couldn't process. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through.
Through PayPal thing.
Yeah, I think so. Or hold on, I'm just gonna try a couple other things. But yeah, it's not working with straight up card details.
Shit. Okay, let's then use my guys. Oh, Maggie Golf. Hello.
Hey Maggie, how you doing?
Glad to see you. And Charlie's here too, guys. If you'd like to donate, um, you can you can send it to my PayPal, and I'm gonna redirect it to that card right here, right now on the stream. Just a second, I'm gonna send you my. Oof, you know what I'm gonna send you. My PayPal. Okay, where's the stream? Here it is. I'm gonna. Yeah, I just cannot go through to the chat here on on the Streamlabs. This is why I gotta do it here. Maggie says I'm from Canada. Yeah,
Me too.
Maggie, I remember, and I remember that you're partially Ukrainian, so you're our how do you call it, homelander?
Yeah, I don't know what what the good word for that would be.
Yeah. Yeah, Maggie, if you missed it, we're raising some money uh, for a thermal vision for 77's brigade out there near Bakhmut. They're fighting right now, and my friend Hala, who's a volunteer, mutt. I remember that word. She's a selfless volunteer that helps individuals there on the front line to get what they need and what government couldn't provide them with. And yeah, I've just sent my PayPal, and I'm gonna redirect it to the fund, exactly the fund right here on the stream. If any of you guys wish to send some donations. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to donate myself, but something distracted me. I guess Jed distracted me. Not This was not in like said in a bad way, Jed.
I know. I just PayPal'd you.
Thank you, man. I haven't received it yet, but once I receive it, I'm
You'll get
gonna
it soon.
do it right on the stream.
Yeah.
You know how it usually works. Yeah, I received your donation. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem. While you do that, I'm just gonna run take a pee. I'll be back in like 2
Yeah,
minutes.
good. And people are gonna be just bored out there, right? Okay, people, don't be bored. I'm just gonna send Jed's donation. Okay, he sent $5, so his money plus mine is gonna be $10. I'm willing to send $5 too right now. So $10 from me and Jet. It's been sent. We got a renew the jar and see if 52,762 will change to 53,162. Nice. Our donation proceeded. And what else? You can send money even if you're watching the recording. You just gotta follow the link and see if we haven't reached the goal yet. Goal is 1,000 and 108,000. That's the correct pronunciation of that number. Where is your email so I can use PayPal? I just you see, I just written it above, like it's above your message that says "mud." that word that you cannot call people with, if you're not knowing the context. Do you see it, Maggie? Do you see the email? All up there. Yeah, unfortunately, I see that people cannot send directly to Monobank if they are not from Ukraine. But if you guys watching this and recording and you have GPay, you will definitely be able to do it. Yeah, Maggie already saw it. Thank you, Charlie, for your duplicate. This was something that I needed to do once again. Just send my mail again and not remembering how to say a message above your message. Oh, okay. So we still, Jet, I think you still have 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So what's important I wanted to share with you is an interview of a Ukrainian activist and blogger, a famous Ukrainian blogger and activist whose name is his name is Sternenko. It's his second name. Serhiy is his first name. His name is Serhiy Sternenko. So he's pretty famous in Ukraine. He was a person who's been fighting Russian propaganda since 2014. Like,
Nice.
super actively and publicly. He was fighting all those collaborants in Ukraine who were pretty strong before 2022. They were politicians, they were media guys. Situation was different back then. It was scary how pro-Russian our society was back then, and how dangerous it was for those who were pro-Ukrainian, because those dudes. Wow, $20, Maggie. Thank you so much. I'm gonna redirect it right away. Just a second.
Thanks, Maggie.
Thank you, Maggie. This will help us a lot.
That's huge.
$20 is 800 hryvnias. Let me do it right now. 800. It's a bit less, but I'm gonna add my money. It's not a problem. I mean, I'm even happy to add my money to your donation. Just a second. Interesting. Somehow it doesn't show me. Oh no, it shows me. Sorry, it was my mistake. Once again, I gotta use this.
Yeah, Mr. Wright, I had the same problem trying to directly donate with a Canadian card. So my workaround was just sending it to Rick via PayPal, doing it that way.
Okay, I'm sending 800 more hryvnias from Maggie, and is getting us closer almost by 1,000 to 108,000. This is just amazing. Let's renew the page, and it's gonna be almost 53,000 now. Yep, 54, and it's even more. Someone else donated. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So it's 54,000 out of. So now it is exactly 50%. But we're not gonna stop until we're gonna
Oh,
gather that sum.
Mr. Wright said he sent $20 already on
Awesome. On
PayPal.
PayPal. Still haven't got it yet. Just a sec. Maybe I did. I need to check. No. Oh no. It's actually. It was from Mr. Wright. Are you Richard? I'm not gonna say the second name. Because I value your privacy. But it's probably you. Or maybe no. Maybe it's Maggie. Maybe Maggie said from Richard's wallet. Okay, tell me. I just received two donations from Jet and from Richard. Tell me who's Richard, and then I'm gonna confirm if new incoming will come. It will come definitely. I meant when it will come.
Yeah, Mr. Wright is Richard.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mr. Right. So got it. So it was thanks to you. Maggie still haven't got your donation, but as soon as it is here, I'm gonna redirect it definitely. So hell, yeah, it's hell. Our first three letters is hell. It's you. Thank you. So
Axe Studio asked a
yeah.
question to you here, Rick. He says, "Hey, I'm curious. Did Zolkin make some sort of response to your translation? Did he respond at all? Has he seen it? Has he commented?"
Charlie, thank you. He sent a fiver. I received yours, Charlie. Yeah, Maggie, strange, but I haven't received yours. I thought that yours is from Richard, but when I see it, yeah, you just heard it. You heard it. So we're still waiting for your to proceed to process, maybe in this case, right? Thank you, Charlie. It's 592. I guess it's gonna be. Let me. Sorry, not how do you pronounce it? When you multiply. Yeah, I need to multiply it on my calculator. 592 and 40 hryvnias for $1. Got it. I'm gonna send more. Doc, hi Doc, glad to see you. PayPal
See you,
isn't
Doc.
letting me log in. It's been years since I used it. I'll keep trying, but it may be after the stream. Okay, thank you. It will be well appreciated, and I'll send it directly to the fund. And Exit Studio was asking me about Volodymyr Zolkin. No, I think Volodymyr haven't noticed me yet, even though Western publicity, not publicity, sorry, Western YouTube has been still watching, not only Western, all over. Sorry, I'm super tired already. People all over the world were watching videos, like people from
Yeah.
Asia too, and not from
Middle
Australia,
East.
and I guess people maybe from South America, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen them saying so. But also people from Vietnam were watching video. Yeah, so Asia is included. And what I was saying, it's still. I mean, number of views is still growing every day. Like thousands of views are added. But not here in Ukraine. And people, it's not focused on Ukraine. It's for people around the world, but not for Ukrainians. Ukrainians have the original version, which they understand, fully understand. Doc in Paradise, no stress. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Doc, we were really glad to see you. By the way, we were a bit fucked up today when I accidentally pressed end stream button, and we ended it after 10 minutes of the stream. So I needed to restart the stream, and the link changed. And yeah, so Zolkin haven't noticed me yet answering to Axt Studio question. But it's okay. I still don't want him to be noticing me. To be honest, I still want to be unseen until I translate at least a few videos. I still have only one. It's not consistency. It's not something that I can show as as periodical work. Can I call it that way? Jed, help me out in here.
Yeah, I don't know what the exact word you're looking for here is, but you just want to prove that you're actually doing it before you start receiving
because
attention from them
doing
for it.
only one piece doesn't prove you're like working on it, like constantly working on it, right? You just did it
Yeah,
once.
exactly.
But when you're doing them, let's say every couple of weeks or every month at least, this will be already something to show as a consistency. Okay, Charlie, I'm proceeding your payment. Just a second. I'm gonna do it fast. And we're gonna add some money up to the jar. It's 237 hryvnias, as you can see. It was more than $5 because it's a fiver pounds, right? It's £5 because you're in Great Britain. And Cindy Greer